Is the UK government quietly reaching into your pension pot? A new policy, spearheaded by Chancellor Rachel Reeves, is under fire for potentially putting the retirement funds of millions at risk, all in the name of economic growth. But is this truly about Britain's future, or just another political gamble with your hard-earned money? Today, we're digging into the firestorm around the Mansion House Accord, the controversial plan that could reshape pensions across the UK. But before we dive deeper, here's a quick reality check. White right pointing backhand index. Did you know that over 95% of our viewers aren't subscribed to the channel? We totally get it, life gets busy and it's easy to forget. But here's the thing, subscribing is completely free, and it helps us keep producing the independent, in-depth political analysis you love. So why not hit that subscribe button and join our community? It only takes a second, but it makes a world of difference to us. Thank you for your support. Earlier this year, the UK government introduced the Mansion House Accord, a bold new investment strategy. It calls on British pension funds to redirect £50 billion into the UK economy by 2030, primarily into areas like infrastructure, property, and private equity. 17 major workplace pension schemes have already signed up. Under the deal, they'll allocate at least 10% of their portfolios to growth-focused assets, with 5% ring-fenced for British investments. The government says it's a win for everyone. White heavy checkmark better energy infrastructure. White heavy checkmark more support for UK startups. White heavy checkmark and stronger long-term returns for savers. But not everyone's buying it. Meet Antonia Medlicott, Managing Director of Investing Insiders, and one of the fiercest critics of this plan. She didn't mince her words. That money does not belong to the government, she said. It belongs to workers, people who sacrifice part of their pay every single month for their future. According to Medlicott, this isn't smart investing, it's political interference. And that's a slippery slope. She argues investment decisions should be based on performance and security, not political pressure. If these UK-based investments were so attractive, fund managers would already be backing them. But the fact that the government has to force or pressure funds into this strategy, that's a red flag. So, what's the risk? The biggest concern is underperformance. If these investments don't yield strong returns, pension pots shrink. That means smaller retirements for millions of workers, and fewer people trusting the pension system. And trust is already fragile. Right now, 1 in 5 UK workers opt out of workplace pensions entirely. Among the self-employed, it's worse, 76% aren't saving into a pension at all. Critics fear this policy will only push more people to opt out, shrinking the system, weakening its impact, and hurting the very people it's meant to protect. The Treasury insists the policy is forward-thinking. A spokesperson said, "This investment could support clean energy, lower household bills, and boost British innovation." They also pointed to Australia, where similar pension models have delivered high returns through domestic investment in private markets. In theory, it's a strategic play. White heavy checkmark support national projects. White heavy checkmark diversify portfolios. White heavy checkmark helps savers and the economy. But critics say it shifts the risk onto workers, while the government reaps the political rewards. This debate isn't just financial, it's philosophical. Should a government have any say in how your private retirement savings are used? Supporters call it patriotic investing. Opponents call it economic nationalism hiding behind your pension. Is this the beginning of a smarter investment era? Or is it the quiet start of state-controlled pensions? And if the gamble fails, who's left picking up the pieces? Rachel Reeves says she's building a stronger future for Britain. But her critics believe she's building it with your money, without your permission. So what do you think? Speech balloon: should pensions be used to power national growth? Speech balloon, or should they stay fully independent, managed solely for the savers' benefit? Let us know in the comments. We want to hear your thoughts. And once again, if you found this breakdown helpful, push pin subscribe, hit the bell, and support independent journalism that puts facts before spin. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.